Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The former National Vice Chairman Northwest of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Lukman, says the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has reduced the Nigerian Senate to a parastatal under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Lukman's accusation follows the sack of the Senate Whip Mohammed Ndume by Alhaji Ganduje-led National Working Committee (NWC) of the party. In a statement on Thursday in Abuja, the former APC chieftain charged all patriotic Nigerians to wake up to the responsibility of rescuing the country. According to him, Nigerians should not allow a situation where the so-called leaders of the ruling party behave like officials of military tribunals who operate with fanatical mindset of condemning anyone accused of wrongdoing without the benefit of a fair hearing. He said it was quite interesting that the APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje could ask Ndume to honorably resign his membership of the party and join any other opposition party of his choice formally. Lukman further stated that it was not found anywhere in the constitution of the party that the national chairman, the national secretary, or any other official, even the National Working Committee, is given the powers to summarily remove any principal officer of the National Assembly. And it's a shame. It's a big shame that the APC Senate caucus would permit such an act of illegality, stressing that by doing so, they have set a precedent that will further erode the independence of the National Assembly. And with the way Senator Godswill Akpabio has been conducting himself, almost reducing the Senate chamber to the status of a parastatal of government, the action of the APC under the leadership of Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje to direct removal of principal officers for criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government highlights the fanatical mindset undermining Nigerian democracy. And any democracy that cannot accommodate criticisms is no democracy. A democracy that subverts fair hearing is a dictatorship. A democracy that permits a ruling party to demobilize its organs and expel its members is worse than a military government. All patriotic Nigerian political leaders must unite to restore Nigeria's democracy. And I must say, I am so disappointed in Godswill Akpabio. I am greatly disappointed in Godswill Akpabio. This was not what we expected, but this is what we are seeing. It's so unfortunate that the Senate Chief Whip got whipped by Senator Godswill Akpabio. He got whipped by Godswill Akpabio and by Abdullahi Ganduje. They even told him that he can honorably leave the party if he wants. He should leave the party and go to another opposition party just because he spoke the truth to power, because he aired his options. He criticized Tinubu's government. So what is different between this administration and that of a military regime? Because it's almost the same. It's almost the same. And there have been calls for the Nigerian opposition leaders to unite, to build a truly strong political party, to rebuild the Nigerian democracy. All political opposition leaders and orphan leaders of the APC must come together and unite. Senator Ndume, being the newest member of the APC orphan, is also welcome to join the efforts of political leaders in the country to restore and rebuild our democracy, he said, guys. So, Ali Ndume has practically turned into an APC political orphan. Guys, it's sad though. It is so sad and unfortunate. I'm telling you, it's sad and unfortunate that Ali Ndume has been reduced to the extent of being called an APC political orphan. But then, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio removing Ali Ndume for criticizing Tinubu's government is an act of undermining our democracy in Nigeria. It's an act of undermining our democracy in Nigeria. If one cannot scrutinize, if one cannot criticize the administration whenever they are found doing something wrong, then how can we practice democracy? How can we claim we are practicing democracy when we cannot caution the government if they are doing something wrong? In this Nigeria, a lot of funny things are happening, but I must say, Senator Godswill Akpabio has reduced himself to an object of, I don't know how to tag it, but it's crystal clear that Senator Godswill Akpabio's leadership as the Senate President of the 10th Assembly is a rubber stamp, a complete rubber stamp. And the newest the newest chief whip that replaced Ali Ndume came and said, oh, God wanted him to be in that position, really. And as for Godswill Akpabio, it's so sad that he has reduced himself to an object of spectacle. He has reduced himself to nothing. Even the newest Senate chief whip that replaced Ali Ndume came and said, oh, God wanted him to be in that position. Really, with the happenings in the Senate, I'm sure other opposition lawmakers would be scared to speak up against President Bola Tinubu over the fear of removal. Because if this thing can happen to Ali Ndume, who is an APC member, talk more of an opposition lawmaker in the Senate. I must say, I'm sure this would put fear in the minds of our senators in the 10th Assembly. Because most of them, with this action of Godswill Akpabio and the Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, they will be too scared to speak up whenever things are going wrong, because they know the consequences of them speaking up will get them removed, will get them kicked out of the Senate. So I'm sure that Senator Godswill Akpabio did this to serve as a lesson to others who would want to speak up against Tinubu's government. And that is how all of them will keep mute. They'll keep on behaving like a puppet in the Senate because of one person. So my country people, this is unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that Nigeria as a nation has been reduced to this extent. I mean, it seems that Ndume now is out of the Senate, then others would want to comport themselves over the fear of removal. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.